From the PEP Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are following at this hour. In an 8-1 decision, the U.S. Supreme Court on Monday allowed the Trump administration to strip legal protections from 350,000 Venezuelans, potentially exposing them to deportation. The court's order, with only one noted dissent, puts on hold a ruling from a federal judge in San Francisco that kept in place temporary protected status for the Venezuelans that would have otherwise expired last month. The justices provided no rationale, which is common in emergency appeals. The status allows people already in the United States to live and work legally because their native countries are deemed unsafe for return due to natural disaster or civil strife. The High Court's order appears to be the single largest action in modern American history, stripping any group of non-citizens of immigration status. Ahilan Arulanatham, one of the attorneys for Venezuelan migrants. A federal appeals court had earlier rejected the administration's request to put the order on hold while the lawsuit continues. A hearing is set for next week in front of U.S. District Judge Edward Chen, who had paused the administration's plans. In a statement, Homeland Security called the court's decision a win for the American people and the safety of our communities, and said the Biden administration exploited programs to let poorly vetted migrants into this country. The Trump administration is reinstituting integrity into our immigration system to keep our homeland and its people safe, said spokeswoman Tricia McLaughlin. The case is the latest in a string of emergency appeals President Donald Trump's administration has made to the Supreme Court, many of them related to immigration and involving Venezuela. Last week, the government asked the court to allow it to end humanitarian parole for hundreds of thousands of immigrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, setting them up for potential deportation as well. The High Court also has been involved in slowing Trump's effort to swiftly deport Venezuelans accused of being gang members to a prison in El Salvador under an 18th century wartime law called the Alien Enemies Act. In other news, federal officials are investigating why two planes got dangerously close on a runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport earlier this month, despite the airport being equipped with an advanced surface radar system that's designed to help prevent such close calls. Both the Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board said Monday that they are investigating the May 6th incident when a Republic Airways jet had to abort takeoff because a United Airlines plane was still taxiing across the runway. In audio from the tower that ABC obtained from the website www.liveatc.net, the air traffic control said to the pilot of the Republic Airways jet, "Sorry, I thought United had cleared well before that." At the time that controller was directing the Republic Airways jet to take off, a ground controller on a different radio frequency was directing the United plane to a new taxiway after it missed the first one it was supposed to use to exit the runway. And while aviation and immigration in the United States may be falling completely apart, at least Big Bird will be okay. Netflix has thrown Sesame Street a safety net with a new streaming deal that offers the popular children's staple a broad reach while keeping it on its long-standing home, PBS, at the same time the companies announced on Monday. Starting later this year, new episodes will run on Netflix, PBS, and the PBS Kids app on the same day. No specific premiere date was immediately announced. Select past episodes will be available on Netflix worldwide. The change for the more than 50-year-old show comes after Warner Brothers Discovery, which had aired the show since 2016, last year decided not to renew its deal for new episodes that air on HBO and Max, though episodes will remain there until 2027. This unique public-private partnership will enable us to bring our research-based curriculum to young children around the world with Netflix's global reach, while ensuring children in communities across the United States continue to have free access on public television to the Sesame Street they love, Sesame Workshop said in its press release. That's the news at this hour. Today is primary election day in Pennsylvania. Polls are open until 8 p.m. Download the Live 365 app to take PEP Radio with you wherever you go. Up next is the Meadville area weather forecast right here on PEP Radio.